Hi! Recently, cream and liquid blushes are very on trend, and actually I have loved them for a long time, and I feel like Japanese brands does the cream blushes very well. I have collected a lot of Japanese cream and liquid blushes, and I want to say almost all of them are very amazing, so I want to share today. And I will part this video for like two parts. One part is the drugstore, and one part is the high-end. I have 27 of them. So let's first talk about drugstore cream blushes. There's one drugstore brand that's their cream blushes very popular, which is Canmake. They are very cheap. A lot of them is around $6 or $7 for one. I mean, you are not getting a lot of product, and the packaging is kind of, I don't want to say cheap looking, but they definitely does not look very high-end. But you know, cream blushes, you only use very few of them each time, so I don't think like you need a lot of product at all. So I think a little packaging like this is very nice. And this is their lip and cheek gel. You can use this on your cheek and also on your lip, but I've never used them on my lip, so I cannot say how it works on the lip, but on the cheeks they works very well. This is the color 05, and it's a very beautiful coral color. And this one is 06, which is I don't know, brick color. And the formula is like not oily, but it's very smooth and easy to blend. Like you can see the color is, the first you get on your finger is very intense, but you can blend it to a very natural color. On the face it's just a hint of color, so it's actually very wearable. This color that it's very intense, that's normally rarely we want to go with this kind of color, but if you're blending it, it just blends to this a hint of color. And I often use this color on the winter. It looks like, you know, the weather, when the weather is very cold, your cheek gets a little bit red because of the weather. And I think sometimes it's just a very youth kind of look, and I very like it. Like in this packaging, it has a little mirror, so you can touch up with it. So actually I feel this is a very good product. Yeah, if you are wanting to buy some affordable Japanese cream blushes, I highly recommend this line from Canmake. And next is also Canmake, is this line. This is Canmake Cream Cheek. This is a cream blush that's specifically for your cheek, and this one, the formula is very different than the previous one. Previous one, you can feel there's a lot of oils in the formula, and this one is very silicone-y. I don't know if you can tell, but it also blends very well. Like this kind of smoothing, kind of semi-matte kind of look. They are very smooth. And actually what I feel is this kind of cream cream blushes. Color looks quite different, but when you apply on your face, it's actually not that different than each other. So maybe just buy one or two and try if you like them. And this is also from Canmake. This is Cream Cheek Tint, so it's a tint, and the color is 01. Well, this one doesn't have a mirror, but it has a little sponge that you can use to apply your cream blush, but I rarely use it. But it's useful. You can use them. And this formula is it feels like in between of these two. This one is a little bit oilier and it's more silicone-y, but this one is in the middle. It's not too silicone-y, but it's also not very oily. I think everybody can use this formula, and you can also tell that's just a hint of color. So actually you just cannot go wrong with this kind of cream blushes because they can never go very strong, like overly strong on your cheek. I don't know how to pronounce this in English. Cezanne? I don't know, maybe Cezanne. And from the clip of me swatching them, maybe you can tell that they are very smooth, very easy to glide on your skin. Like it doesn't tug at your skin at all. Like you can just do this, and it's very easy to blend. Like I use this a lot of times and I never fail. Like every time it's a win when I use this formula, and it's very cheap. I think it's like $6, I think. And you got, it doesn't say how much product you're getting, but it's like about this much, which is kind of very little of product. But for me, I don't think, like I said, I don't think you need that much of product when it comes to blush. You just need very little of it every time. And I have 3 colors. The color I just show you is 01. It's a very pretty pink. And this 02 is a coral color. Like it's very easy to blend as well. And this color is kind of unique. Beigey kind of mauve color. And I usually wear this with intense smoky eye. It pairs very well with those kind of makeup look. So if you ask me which one is my favorite from all of the drugstore blushes I own, I would say this brand and this line. I think this all the colors they had when I purchased them, but I don't know if they have any new color. Next is kind of a unique product. It's a brand called C-tive. I think it's C-tive. And this line is they are like 2-in-1 products. They has 1 cream and 1 powder. You can separate them, and you know, you can also arrange them the way that you like. But when you buy them, they are like 2-in-1. They came like this. Though this is a cream, this is not a cream, this is a powder, but it's like a very sheer and very easy to blend product. So I think the thought behind this is, first you put the cream on, and the powder part is a softer color that you can blend the edge. And I actually think this way of applying the blush can make the blush last such a long time that every time I wear this product, it just doesn't come off. But there's one thing about this line is the cream product is not that easy to blend with your finger. You have to use a sponge, I think. I don't even think a brush will work that well. The way I apply this is get a sponge to take some product from here and tap on the back of your hand and then go on your face. These are all very cute colors, and my favorite is the one that I just showed you, and this orange one, and the powder part is also very cute. Like, you will think this color is very unwearable, but it's not. You can shear them out with no problem. So I think this is a little bit more expensive than the previous blushes. It's about $10, but you do get 2 different products, so I still think that's a quite good price. Visee, I think that's how you pronounce it. So Visee. So Visee, I don't know. And I think they changed the packaging since I bought these 2, but the formula is the same, if I'm not wrong. And this one is a very, how to say, very moisturizing formula. So if you have dry skin and you want a dewy, maybe buy one from this line. And it's very, these 2 color, the 2 color I have got, I love them all. They are very natural colors, like, and the colors very soft. You can never apply too much of them. Like, no matter what you are applying with, like the tools, your finger, your sponge, your brush, they all works. And I think they have a lot of colors. Like, I definitely more than 10, I think. So this is just 2 of them. And this color is also a very beautiful nudie kind of blush. Like, can you see? I think this is a very pretty blush color. I think if you want a very natural blush, a very moisturizing formula, easy to blend formula of blush that you cannot fail at them, I highly recommend this line. I really like them. Actually, this is the formula I'm not very sure about. This is like, you know, those very silicone pore filling primer. This is like that, but with color. So sometimes if you are not using this with the right foundation, it can ball up. Because they are very silicone blushes, they don't have a sheen, they are matte looking. So when I'm wearing a silicone based foundation, I may use this one on top. And the color, I think it's okay. I don't find them very special or anything, but I don't mind to use them if I'm, you know, if I'm using a silicone based foundation. So that's my thought on it. I forgot to tell you the brand. The brand is called SUGAO. And SUGAO is actually means bare face, like a face with no makeup. So their product is very serving that brand name. It's very no makeup, very natural, bare face looking kind of makeup. So even though this color looks like scary, but when you applying them, it's like very sheer. So if you are really wanting to try them when you see them at the store, which I don't think anyone right now is planning to have a trip at this, you know, right now, but I feel a lot of people are planning to have a trip when all of this very thing is over. So maybe if you love makeup and you want to travel in Japan and you see this one and you want to try them, don't scared by the color. They are not that pigmented, they are very natural. And I think these are around $8 if I'm not wrong. But my top one favorite will be this, they're called Cheek Stick from Cezanne. And my favorite color is this 03, the Bobbie nudie kind of color. So my number one. Number two will be this Visee one. This one, and my favorite would be this BE10. This one, the nudie color. And this one is around $10 as well, I think. Or maybe a little bit more than that, but not so much. Around, oh, actually maybe not $10, like $8 maybe. And this is $6, so maybe try this first and see if you like this. And follow this, the third one will be from Canmake. It's mainly because they are very cheap. They are $6 for each, and they have a lot of colors to choose from. And I think this formula, they are a little bit oil in them, so they are very easy to blend. And they have a lot of cute colors. They have a little mirror. Maybe for someone that this size of mirror, like half your finger kind of size of mirror, is useless. But for me, for a touch-up, this is enough. And you know, for $6, you just can't fail at this. Fourth one will be this. It's not because I don't like them, it's just because this is not, the cream part of this are not as blendable as these cream ones. So, but if you blend them well, use the right tools, the right method, they works very well. The last will be this, and you know why. Yeah, that's the Japanese drugstore cream blushes, and yeah, I will finish the rest of them, which is the high-end part, the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.